Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a new investigation has opened up in Knott County after an officer-involved shooting. And Pike County is working to restore an iconic spot that has served one community for more than 70 years.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We're just past 5:30 this Tuesday morning. Today is September 10th. Let's send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Somewhat of a cool start again this morning, Madison. 45 you can see off in the distance. Some low clouds and fog have been trying to develop, but it doesn't appear to be as widespread of a problem as what we ended up having back yesterday. As you make your way through the Cumberland Valley into northern Tennessee, visibility up your way at Ashland looking good in comparison to 24 hours ago as well. Temperature-wise, we still got some work to do, right? 56 at Jackson, 45 at Irvin, 50 at Harlan, at 52 at Pikeville, 48 Williamsburg, and again 50 at Rowan County. Satellite weather composite. High pressure right on top of us. So any low clouds and fog that form here again over the next hour plus dissipate. They're gone, or it's gone by 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And on the bottom of your screen, you see some clouds. They'll try to creep in here Wednesday night into Thursday with a chance of rain regarding some of the moisture from Francine getting up our way later in the period. More about that in this half hour. In the meantime, another beauty and a forecast high this afternoon into the lower 80s. The rest of your ARH First Alert 7-day forecasts in a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. One woman is concerned after a shooting on Saturday. WYMT's RJ Johnson has the latest on that incident from Perry County.
On Saturday, April Lewis was at home cleaning when she heard several gunshots. Deputies say 20-year-old Damian Stacy fired several shots around a home on Happy Circle in Perry County.
I have no idea what the actual situation was, so it still worries me that maybe there's someone else. It used to, you don't even have to lock your doors, and now, you know, you have shootings and all that.
She said she was also worried because kids are usually playing outside.
We have 5 grandbabies, and they come and play, and so, no, I would not want that around, anything like that occurring, and then, you know, there are children around this neighborhood.
Lewis says she has not experienced situations such as this since living in the area.
We're southeastern Kentucky. We're all supposed to be friendly and neighborly. We shouldn't have to live like we live in a big city. If I wanted to live where there was drive-by shootings, I would have moved to a city somewhere. I don't want to live in a city. I like the mountains. I like, you know, the peacefulness of it.
In Perry County, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Stacy is facing 9 charges of attempted murder. According to the arrest citation, a vehicle and home were hit with bullets. State police are investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting in Knott County. It happened around 8 yesterday morning in the Litcar community. No officers were injured, and the identity of the man killed or what led up to the shooting has not been released. Patrick Feltner, who lives in Litcar, said the fast response of officials was comforting.
But I am very happy with the response because by the time I got home, there was plenty of cruisers out here. So KSP and EMTs were out here in no time, and so it's really impressive.
KSP's Critical Incident Response Team is heading the investigation. A Lawrence County man was arrested on charges related to child sexual abuse material. Police arrested 50-year-old Michael Hudnall of Louisa last week following an internet crimes against children investigation. Troopers with KSP say equipment used to facilitate the crime was found when a search warrant was conducted on Butterfly Drive in Lawrence County. Hudnall was taken to the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. Yesterday, 39-year-old Mickey Hollyfield of Pound, Virginia, pleaded guilty to a slew of charges in the Wise County Circuit Court. He was sentenced to 20 years for various grand larceny, petite larceny, forgery, conspiracy to forgery, uttering, and possession of stolen property crimes. The string of thefts were committed from January to June of 2023. Hollyfield is being held at the Southwest Virginia Regional Jail System as he awaits facility placement by the Department of Corrections. Kentucky State Police say they arrested a 16-year-old boy after threats he made involving Marion County High School. Troopers were flagged on that threat Sunday night, and Marion County Public Schools were closed yesterday. After an investigation, the teen was arrested and taken to the local juvenile detention center. They are now charged with terroristic threatening. KSP says they investigate all reported threats of school violence, regardless of context or intent. A revitalization project in Pike County is reopening a space that served the people of Virgie in many capacities for 74 years. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has a peek at the project.
An old schoolhouse housing generations of memories.
Seeing those biplanes coming over the ridge. Yeah, that's what I remember from this room.
I used to walk through the tunnel to school.
So everything means a little something different to different folks, for sure.
Virgie School served students in Pike County as a high school, then a middle school, from 1939 until 2013. But for the last decade, it has been sitting a ghost of its former glory.
It made you sad to see it because we had so much school pride in the years. And, you know, we carry that school pride with us.
So an eagle from the class of 1986 is flying in to clean up the nest.
This is the old scorer's table from the gym.
Oh, it was so sad to see it just deteriorating, you know, going to nothing. And oh my goodness, I'm just so happy.
Kelly Michaels says he wanted to return a little bit of the magic to his former high school.
This was my senior locker.
So after retiring from his job with Disney, he created the company 74 Eagles to cement the campus history and create a community hub.
Little by little, we'll put this building back together and to where it's used by everyone in the community.
With plans to open and use the gymnasium, the old pool, the band room, and every level of the school.
This room right here is the room that will make the town come back to what it is.
Bringing life back to the auditorium where some found love.
May 15, 1986, in the back row, I seen this young, beautiful girl sitting back there and decided to ask her out to the prom.
And the academic spaces where others taught lessons.
I had a homeroom freshman class here, 13, 14-year-old kids. And in my mind, I can see the rows of seats here and those kids sitting in them.
Saying it is about making sure the community staple continues to hold people together.
But that's why we're doing it. That's why the whole purpose of this is to make sure this building stays here. And because this building goes away, the town's kind of done. This ties everybody in this community together.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The project has a long timeline, but Michaels, who flies in from his Florida home to work on the upgrades, says he is welcoming community feedback, discussions, and more. You can contact him at kmichaels@aol.com. Still to come, looking for the best places to eat, one of the world's highest regarded magazines just dropped the list of America's best new restaurants.
And it's a cool start to your Tuesday. I know, again, but you got another beautiful finish. All those details with the ARH First Alert 7-day forecast coming up right after this.